What up, everyone? It is Sunday already. That is right. I don't know what's going on with this game. It's like frozen. I started Marbles on stream. I have the splash page, but not doing anything. Hold on, let me try and close it. Reopen it, maybe? Very strange. Oh, there we go. Hey, there it is. Alrighty. I think everything is in order now, working order. Oh gosh, the sign though, the sign's getting really bad. I don't think it's gonna survive this stream. We'll see. We'll see. I'm also trying to get used to my second screen because I did the portrait orientation now, so it's like up and down. It's I like it. I gotta get used to it though. I gotta get used to it. Let me scroll up here. What's going on? We got Les Vegetables, Tony, Frank, Feathered Up. Hello, hello. Guys, this is oh gosh, this is taking a lot to get used to. Annie, Sam, DB Cooper, welcome. My mouse going from one screen to the other is giving me a headache. Oh, it's not playing nice. If I just temporarily bring us over here just for today. What's up, Universe 7? What's up, AAA? Waves World, welcome. Michael. Coop Sound, Skill Jim, Bailey, hello, hello. Terry, Got a Light, welcome. There we go. That's better. My brain is not accustomed to the mouse jumping around like that when I go from left to right. Oh gosh. We got Daniel. R2 Me Too. Corey, welcome. Yeah, there's some barking out there. Probably people walking across the neighborhood. I forgot to shut the windows, so hopefully it doesn't get too out of control, or I'm gonna have to go out there and do something. Oh my gosh, it is so... This weather is like... I'm like tired. It is weird, this weather. I just came from my parents' house. It was my dad's birthday party and everything, and it's that like just weight from like eating a lot of food and then the gloomy weather, and it's like you just want to take a nap. Oh gosh, I gotta get my second wins from the marbles. I gotta go. What's up, Master Darkness? What's up, Dintu? What's up, Nostalgia Clinic? Happy Sunday. Man, I hope nobody was like in the path of any of the storms. Like we got hit pretty hard with like severe storms, but luckily all the crazy tornadoes they were close enough to where I was uncomfortable, but they kind of stayed away from my house, thankfully. The last couple of days have been insane with weather. Just absolutely insane. Great, added everybody. I think we're good. It seems lighter than normal, but you know, it's all right. Sure, more will trickle in. We're gonna get this show on the road. What's up, brand new? $40 and wiki taters. $41. Go. Let's go. Let's go. 41. Maybe I should put this at the bottom and then this at the top. I'm used to looking down here instead of up here. So I'll do that. I'll put the Streamlabs on the bottom half. Excellent. Yeah, I was able to listen to quite a bit this week. I was able to listen to quite a bit, but I was just really bad about getting them edited and uploaded because work was kind of... It was just another one of those weeks where like work was pretty ridiculous. And they just sent me a new laptop on yesterday. So I was working like most of yesterday to get that set up and working right. And there's still issues with it. I was working on that a little bit this morning and then I had to leave for the party. But I want to make sure I get that ready to go for Monday because my other one was just, ugh, it was a pain. Yeah, I was really excited that I was able to listen to so much. And 2 albums. I mean, the Spirit Box, incredible. Was really excited about that. And I think the Architects one was really good as well. I was very impressed with both. Man, I think it's so funny. I haven't really seen like other people's opinions on them yet. But I've got a feeling that I liked a lot of songs that a lot of people probably didn't like, which is really funny because it almost always seems to be like that. Almost always seems to be like that. Sam, it's looking pretty good here. Oh wait, hold on. We got R2Me2 nostalgia up here. Hold on. I'm not getting too comfortable yet. What's up, Cop Cold Sky? I will add you in after this run. Spirit Box video is doing great. I haven't really looked at it. Is it doing good? I was kind of unsure about it because it was like the first like really big, like long upload that I did. And I wasn't really sure if people cared that much about the longer format stuff. Michael dropping down first. There it is. Yeah, I really wasn't sure, but I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. It takes for the longer format video. For me, it was less time overall and significantly easier to do that compared to individual uploads. Now, I gotta have a moment or I gotta have a moment of time where I have enough time to basically sit down and listen to the whole thing uninterrupted. But outside of that, having it all just be one single upload and like one thumbnail and one of everything made it so much easier. I don't really know how it flows because it wasn't like a full album thing. It was like all of the non-singles. So it was just like, here's everything I haven't heard. But it was a lot easier in that regard. Just saying. Ooh, skipping the Willing Well. Okay. Okay, something else off the new album. We just heard Goodbye Sunshine. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was very, we're gonna do Play the Poet. All right, let me look that up. Little spoiler for that upload. It reminded me, I'm pretty sure I said it reminded me of like Simple Plan. There was something about that song that was very like throwback nostalgic. Which is very weird for it being like Coheed and Cambria, but that's kind of the vibe I got for it from that particular song. It was really cool. Everything reminds me of Simple Plan. I didn't listen to a lot of like, is that punk rock? I didn't listen to a lot of it. That was just like, that was back when I had a portable, just a portable disc player, I guess. Because I had that album, no, that was the first explicit like CD I had ever had in terms of music. It was the no pads, no balls, just helmets, or no pads, no helmets, just balls, whatever that album was. That was like one of the first like explicit albums I had as a kid, and I listened to that a lot on my portable disc player. What's up, Too Wicked? I couldn't even tell you where it came from, to be honest. But I know that I had it and I liked it. And now when I hear like tracks that give me like a punk rockish kind of vibe, I guess it reminds me of me being a kid on the school bus, jamming some Simple Plan till the bus hit a freaking bump and then the CD would skip. God, that was the worst. Okay, do I have everything in order? Because this screen orientation is really messing with me right now. I think I'm good, though. Let's check it out. We've got Play the Poet by Coheed and Cambria, requested by Michael. Let's give it a listen. It's so different than so much we've heard from this band. Oh my gosh, yes. Guitar is epic. Sick bass line, but this groove. The pace on the drums, I'm loving that. Dude, what do you call that vocal effect? I love that. I've heard that in some bands before. It's such a cool sound. Think it's boring? Really? Dude, it's so different. I don't know. It feels fresh to me, but I'm not that familiar with their old stuff. Holy crap. Go it down. That's insane. Pop up. Ton of variety in this. It's got some really nice melodies. I mean, it just explodes. Snap. It's over. It's over with like a little tear or something. Okay. Okay, Coheed kind of popping off. This sounds, I mean, to me, this sounds extremely different from pretty much every Coheed track that I've heard personally. I think it's pretty crazy. It's so much variety. I feel like they've kind of stepped it up in a notch in terms of the overall just kind of like intensity, like really good bass lines and good grooves. But I feel like we're getting some heavier types of riffs and some really cool just like effects. I love the different vocal filters or whatever they're tossing in here and there. I think that sounds really, really cool. Some of it reminds me of a dude, I have no idea what the effect is, but I can think of so many instances where I heard something similar. It's almost like the Gorillaz, I think, has used it a little bit. Thornhill's used it a little bit. That band that made Gone Guru has used it a little bit. It's like the voice is coming through like a radio, a speaker or something. It's really interesting to me. It sounds really cool. So many epic lead guitar moments too. Just a lot going on, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. It's like a step up in like energy and intensity. And I really like Goodbye Sunshine, so I think this would be a pretty good listen for me. Oh no, Tony's converting one. Uh-oh. Let me grab Cop Cold Sky, add Cop Cold Sky in. Yo, if I recall, I'm pretty sure on Goodbye Sunshine, there were like some full-on like sing screams too, which I don't recall that much from this band, which I thought were awesome. Ben, I will add you into, I don't think I got you, and I think that's everybody. Oh, Coop doesn't want to spoil. I don't blame you. Don't blame you. Okay, I'm done talking about it then. I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah, I won't say anymore. Won't say anymore. Yo, the Spirit Box album though, holy. Like almost every single song was completely different. That one was a freaking roller coaster. They threw just about anything they could on that one. I thought that was awesome. Ronnie hated it? Hated what? Ronnie who? Where are we at here? It's looking like, Michael's leading again here, actually. What the heck? Hated the Spirit Box album? Ronnie who? Ooh, Jim, we doing this? We're doing this. Jim is winning again here. Not Ronnie Radke, right? Or who? Oh, it is Ronnie Radke. He hated it because he thought Soft Song was about him? Since when does Spirit Box and Ronnie Radke have any sort of ties at all to each other? That seems completely random. And Spirit Box also does not seem like the band that would make a track about somebody in the form of, well, not even in a diss format, just like about anybody. They don't really seem like they're the type of band that gets involved in stuff like that. Could be wrong. Could be completely wrong. Oh, okay, hold on. All right, more context. More context. They were going to be on a Falling in Reverse tour, and they pulled out because they didn't want to tour with them. Yeah, that's... I mean, I respect that, I guess, but it's, regardless of whether you like someone or not, kind of rude. I don't know. And I get that you might not like somebody, but it's kind of a tough spot, isn't it? But even then, like, even if someone didn't, like, if someone was gonna plan on, like, if I was in that position, I wouldn't just immediately assume that because they didn't come to my on my tour because they didn't like me, that they're gonna immediately make a song about me. I wouldn't, like, assume that. But I don't know. That's just me. Let me look this up. Emery Walls. This is a classic for Tony. Let me pull this up here. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Like, yeah, we don't really like you, so we're not going to go on your tour. But then I wouldn't just say, oh, they made that song about me because they didn't want to come on my tour, kind of thing. I feel like that's just trying to blow something up that's maybe not a real thing, but I don't know. I'm not in those scenes. I don't know the context really, or the relationship or anything like that. But a bug just landed on me. All All right, let's check it out. It's a classic for Tony, I guess. This is Emery Walls, requested by Skill Gem. Let's give it a listen. This is definitely an older upload here. Very classic looking. All the energy I would expect. My gosh, okay. I hear you, bass. Gorgeous guitar melody. These vocals are beautiful. Okay. That's sick. With your arm left beside one thing and one more says good night. You've got the mind. Come get to me. His vocals are awesome. That bounce. I built these walls. Come get to me. Come get to me. Wow. This freaking bass line is incredible. Is this your lesson? A slight discretion. The lines that keep you, the lines that sweep you, lock the doors from that guitar in the left ear is incredible. Your face is so contagious. Now they're both going. Oh, yes. It leaves me breathless. I won't forget this. I won't forget. And that keyboard comes in, that's so nice. That's a nice touch. Dude, their drummer is cracking me up. This guy's like snaring up here. What the? My gosh. Whoa. Springs are crazy. It's epic. Sick. That was such a cool outro. Boom, boom. That was awesome. Man, I know it's an older upload. I wish it was just a little bit clearer. I wish it was a little bit clear, but it was the jammer. I mean, seriously. Even for the age and the audio quality, you know, it is what it is. That was a jammer. That was so fun. Holy. Oh, that was so good. Like everybody like had such a distinct very well-defined section of the song that was so noticeable, and it was awesome. I mean, like the bass line was awesome. Drummer was killing it. I thought it was so almost goofy how high the snare looked, because he's like snaring like this in the video. It was just really funny. Or maybe I was just misinterpreting that, but it just looked really goofy. You know, the moments where that keyboard came in, very distinct. Loved all of the fun little guitar melodies going on, all of the different vocals and the cleans, and but for how like kind of the song was definitely a jammer, but it almost kind of toned down a little bit in comparison to the energy in the video, and I think that's just kind of, you know, your typical sort of like emo energy in the video where everyone's just going freaking crazy and like jumping up and down and like throwing the keyboard around, but the song does not match that energy, and it's just really funny to watch. I just think that's really, I love that. Oh man, it was so good though. So good. I said it was uploaded 15 years ago. I wonder how old it actually is. Yeah, what's up, Sally? Let me add you in. Yeah, you could re-upload the music video with like a remastered audio, couldn't you? But even then, like you could tell in the video that, again, probably because it's older, but you could tell that that was literally the audio didn't quite match the video. Like it wasn't like oh shoot, I'm pretty sure all music videos are like that. Obviously, it's literally like lip synced and the music is matched to the video to make it look legit. But there's something about older videos where you can tell the audio does not match what's happening in the video at all. And that's not a bad thing. I think it's a funny thing. But yeah, it wouldn't be the 2000s vibe if there was this. You're right. Yeah, it's vintage. It's vintage. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's got the essence. "25 years." 2004, 21 years. Dang. Dude, I hate little like tidbit facts like that where it's like 2004 was 21 years ago. I'm like, oh no, don't remind me. Do not remind me. Well, I'm gonna go see that video again. Surely I watched that video. I don't even remember. That was so long ago, but I'm sure when I listened to Me and Zoloft Get Along Just Fine, I believe that's the name of the song. I'm sure I watched the video when I heard that song. I'm gonna have to go see that again now. That was early on in Dance Gavin Dance. Early on. My God, there's so much going on. First ridiculous hair. What was it? What was it back then? I think as of recent, anything I've heard recently, he's got really long hair. He's got like shoulder length hair. At least I'm pretty sure he did in some of the, I think I saw like a couple of music videos when I listened to some Gold Necklace tracks. But I don't actually recall how old those were now that I think about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was early. That was early on. That was early on. I'm gonna have to go revisit that video and see what's happening. Because like some people were telling me, since I've been going back and catching back up on the Tree City Sessions 2 live, some people were telling me that that video on YouTube is not. So maybe I'm wrong. I swear I read a comment that someone said the audio from that performance on the bridge is not the real audio. It's like the Tree City Sessions 2 studio audio on top of the live video. So whether or not that's true or not, I don't know. Michael's Marbles are just showing off today. Winning again. We got Rusty in second. But what I'm trying to say is whether or not that is actually the case, I can't tell. The audio that I'm hearing looks exactly like the performance that they're putting on stage. And that's where sometimes there's a huge discrepancy in a music video like that, where it's like what you're hearing doesn't quite match what you're seeing. Rigged. Oh no. Yeah, there with this game, there is no way for me to rig it. Nope. It's not the audio, but they definitely don't perform. So I'm confused. What happened on the bridge then? Was it just a lip synced performance and the audio was injected in later, or what? Because it looks so real. I feel like you can tell when somebody's like, okay, if there's a moment in a song where it's like a very distinct, like it's a sing scream or something, it's very hard to mimic a sing scream in a lip sync format. Like maybe, I don't know. I'm no vocal coach. I'm no vocal expert. I just feel like you can kind of tell if someone's actually sing screaming or whatever, and if they're just lip syncing it. I feel like lip syncing can look close, but not as believable, you know? But I could be wrong about that. Could be. Ooh, Rusty, are you here? I don't recall seeing Rusty type in the chat today, actually. Did he? Let me see. I don't think so. King of Smiters is here though. Charles, I think we're good. I think we're good to hand it over. I don't think Rusty's here today. Uh-oh. King of Smiters, I will add you in after this. Yeah, it could be something like that, Jim. I don't know a lot about music recording. I don't really know about how a lot of that works. Like if somebody is recording a live performance in a studio, so when I imagine something live, I imagine the band playing wherever they're at, and the live audio is like a microphone that is like there physically capturing the audio as if you were there listening to it. Not the audio being injected through cables or whatever from the instruments into the recording program. That to me is studio audio. But I could be confused because I don't know. I don't know what the difference is between funneling your audio through cables in a studio into a computer versus out on a stage into a computer, or if they are one and the same. Because in my mind, live audio is like it's recorded as if you were standing there or sitting there listening to it. Which is like a, you know, just like this, like just a boom microphone overhead or whatever. I could be totally wrong about that though. That's my interpretation of it. But yeah, let me look this up. Silverstone Pickups. Ooh, we haven't heard this band in a minute. Miss that guy's voice. Panic Switch on AOL interface. Like for example, whenever we hear some of these bands play like Triple J Studio or Audio Tree Live, is the audio that we're hearing as if we're sitting there spectating them, or is it just them playing in that setting, and it's still going through, it's raw audio going through a computer and just not getting those sort of production things added to it. I don't know. Like lately I've been revisiting some Movements tracks where they were live at, let me look it up real quick just so I don't get it wrong. Studio 4. They played live at Studio 4. I've been just listening to a few of their tracks just live, just for fun. Dude, they sound almost as good as the studio ones, like just in terms of like quality. Not saying they're worse, but you know, just by the sound of it, like their vocalist voice sounds like the same as if it was recorded in a studio. The instruments are so crisp. It's so good. Interface AOL. Ooh, here we go. This is live. My gosh, I'm getting choked up now. Let's check it out. We got Silver Sun Pickups Panic Switch live at the Interface AOL, requested by Charles. Let's give it a listen. Oh yeah, could be the room too. Acoustics and everything. Look what they got on the walls here. Like this audio sounds so good already. This is the same set we've heard from, right? This set looks very familiar from some of the other tracks we heard. Bassline crazy. The guitar sounds incredible. Holy. Yo, that cymbal is so high. What is up with that? Look at that thing up there. This sounds very natural to me. It sounds, the audio is very raw, but it's so clean. It's so clean. Drummer is just going. The tone on this guy's voice, I love it so much. I've said that every time. That sounds crazy. The drums do sound definitely different than everything else going on. What? So good. That's cool. That's coming from the guitar. It's so subtle. The bass just keeps going. Jesus. It almost sounded like he was tapping, but it wasn't. What the heck? I love the backing vocal so much. It's so subtle, but you can tell it's there. It's just adding just this very subtle layer. I was about to say, drummer did not stop for a second. That's so good. Such a good song. A drummer did not stop for a second there. Oh my gosh. So much energy. The guitar playing was insane. I swear, it sounded like someone's over there like tapping and shredding, but he's just like holding a chord or something and just going to town. I don't know how it sounds like that unless some of that was coming from like the keyboard end. That was crazy. Drummer did not stop. I thought it was very interesting why the cymbal's so high. Maybe that's just like a personal preference, just knowing that it's like up there and it's a very distinct spot to hit it. Could be. Bass line's incredible. Again, loved the backing vocals. They're very sweet, very subtle, very soft, but just enough to just add a little bit to the vocal side. But I love that guy's voice. It's so smooth. It's like liquid gold. It's so smooth. Just something about it. It's just good. What an incredible sound though. But yeah, it feels very natural to me, the sound. Not processed in any way. Like, this feels very much like live sound to me. The only thing that maybe didn't was the drums. The drums felt like they could have potentially been added in later, but I don't know. It was so good. I don't even care. I don't even care. That's a good one. Trophy 2XP, what's up? Gosh, it's so rare that someone just happens to subscribe in the middle of the stream. So rare. King of Smiters, I need to add you, right? Let me not forget. You found this band through Video Game High School? That was like an old like YouTube thing with the. Wasn't that ran by that dude Freddie Wong? Or am I thinking of something else? I never did watch that, but I remember watching a lot of his videos back in the day when he made the Rocket Jump YouTube channel. I could be on the completely wrong thing though. Anna Tia is here. Welcome back. It's been a while. Dude, before that came out, I used to watch all he made so many cool like short special effect videos. That was like kind of the golden age of YouTube when a lot of that stuff was blowing up. I watched like all of those. He did so many like special effect like action scenes. They were so fun to watch. And Rocket Jump. Now I'm thinking about all these old YouTube channels I used to watch that I don't even know where they're at anymore. Another really big one that kind of disappeared was this guy. His channel was called The Magic of Rahat. I think it was big enough. A lot of people probably know about that one. This dude that just did like the most random like public magic prank type videos. It was like wildly popular, and then the dude just like disappeared, like just stopped uploading one day. There were a lot of things like that. Yeah, the drive-through. He did so many funny ones. Oh my gosh. Let's see if anybody's getting down there. Charles, some of you guys got some crazy marbles today. Brandon, are you bouncing in there? You are. Congratulations. Yeah, some of the drive-through pranks were so funny. He did like a walking on water prank video, and like everybody thought he was Jesus. Oh, there were so many good ones. But yeah, notably all the drive-through prank videos were just hilarious. You don't really see a lot of stuff like that anymore. Nowadays, the stuff that people consider pranks are just all of these really stupid trends on like TikTok or something where it's not pranks, it's like actually being annoying or like harmful towards people. You don't really get any of those like classic funny pranks anymore. I think this guy Big Doss TV, I used to watch his channel a lot. He made a lot of really good pranks back in the day. One of my favorite ones was eating loudly in the library, and the dude would just take like a 2-foot stick of like celery or like a bag of potato chips, just the most like loud crunching things you could have, and would go into the library and just start eating them, and it would be so silent and he's just crunching. It was so funny, so stupid, but so just the most random stuff. Like those are some good pranks. Brand New's requesting brand new 451. Yeah, I see a lot of that. A lot, like just walking up like, hey man, how you doing? It's like a homeless guy in the street, and like the problem with stuff like that though is I don't know if it's legit or not. I don't know if it's set up and staged or not. I'm very skeptical when it comes to stuff like that, because people prey upon other people's like kindness, I remember this album artwork. Artwork kind of bothers me, actually, seeing people, what appears jumping off the second floor window. Brand New is back, by the way. Uh-oh. We got a new release? What's going on? Let's check it out. We got Brand New 451 requested by Brand New. Let's give it a listen. Ooh, the vibe. Okay.
I'm awake, there's no part to play. Drinking Drano, smoking grass. One under the path.
Drinking Drano.
Repeat 60 cycle delay. The TV says it's all in your head. So shake it out and share your bread. We're not separate. Waste your thoughts, waste your time. I live in yours and you in mine. Swallow the pitch that flows from the earth. Soft spot, lightning, ride.
That kind of exploded.
Million suns won't fill you up. You can't see the wine flowing over your cup.
Bass is crazy popping.
Dancing, Dan, one more time with feeling. Pass the plate and you sit back down and go back to your hole in the woods underground. Wait.
Great melodies. This is an interesting instrumental.
Clock ticks, you just sit and wish you had someone to wrestle with. It's a small tooth touch, it comes around and
Brand new
rings your
from
bell.
Brand New.
Shows you how you thought you felt.
Tony understands.
Slowly floss your holy molars, deader than a dollar. I stole the
Some of these vocals remind me of like Modest Mouse, maybe. It's a very chill vibe. I like it. I like the tones. And then it just cranks. Little rattlesnake. It's kind of like a western kind of vibe. This is sick. The funny thing is, I'm going to Texas Roadhouse after this, and I feel like this would be playing there. I feel like this would be playing there. Actually. Group vocals going on, whatever. That is awesome. bass tone is resonating. I love just all of the random little, like throughout that song, there was a lot of like random kind of little guitar plucks and things tossed in that would just kind of pop out to the left or pop out to the right, keeping things kind of exciting and fresh. And you're just like, oh, what's that? Ooh, got another little sound over here. We got the little shakers and the little rattler type instrument kind of being tossed in. Lots of sort of, they're not really ambient sounds because they're physical instruments, but a lot of things like that are what kind of make me feel like it's got this sort of Western vibe to it. Like I feel like, you know, you're playing this driving out through the desert or something. This is Texas Roadhouse theme song. I don't know. It's so good though, and I like the vocals. They're very chill, cool tones, and then when the song kind of ramps up, we've got this I don't know if they're layers or group vocals, but it sounds so nice. But then it slows right down. You get the bass just kind of resonating and the guitar is sort of plucking here and there. It's so good. It's a good time. All right, let's go one more. What's up, Jacob? Twangy riff. Yeah, I don't want to say it's country. It's like Western. What's up, Jacob? We got one more left, so you like almost missed it, but not quite. Do not worry. This could be the one. The bottom of the ninth. Although Charles and Michael have just been kind of winning every race today. We will see. We will see. This could be it. The Wire. Have I heard Old Bullet from My Valentine? I've heard a little bit. I'm familiar with like the super big songs like Tears Don't Fall. Oh gosh, what is another one? Oh, there's another one. Is it the demon releasing the demon, something like that? I'm familiar with that one. Waking the demon. Yeah. I'm familiar with like a lot of the big singles. Well, I don't know about a lot. Those are the two that I can think of off the top of my head, but a little bit. If I recall, we listened to a couple like newer releases, did we not? It's been a while, but I vaguely remember listening to a couple of newer ones that randomly came up. I could be wrong. It's been a long time. Gosh, and there's like how many videos? How many songs on the channel? Hard to keep it all straight. Oh my gosh, Winky's going for it. Winky's going for it. There it is. Winky. Everybody's going to the teleporter. Everyone's just getting teleported back in time. Oh, that's funny. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. No. Oh gosh. Everyone's just close. They're all clicking X. It's gonna be a one-on-one. Oh gosh. Panda Bear, anywhere but here. I stand by it. Playing the long game's a good song. I'm gonna be honest. Panda Bear, Playing the Long Game is a good song. You know, most of the other ones aren't really my cup of tea. But Playing the Long Game, I've listened to a few times. It's been probably the one song that I've actually listened to, gone back and listened to. I mean, of course, I like to experience everything once, but I'm talking about like replayability for me, my personal taste. I've listened to Playing the Long Game a few times. Oh my gosh, that song that was playing was called Save Me by Tokyo Tears. Oh. Oh, I'm just kidding. See you next week. If you guys are actually leaving, have a good rest of your week. But yeah, we're gonna listen. We're gonna check this out. This is Panda Bear, Anywhere But Here, requested by Winky Taters. Let's give it a listen. This might be better. All right.
I guess I'll wait until the voices inside my mind are out of time, and in a place close by, all occupied.
All these layers feel like
Until it's end.
kind of beachy.
Sentado na varanda, olhando para o céu,
Spanish?
conta as estrelas guardadas acima, mas focado no além é apenas uma distração, porque na verdade precisa de consolar o coração.
And how can I begin
Oh, some of that was English, but I think it was Spanish.
to suffering? I'm wondering, and if I can't stare down this wickedness, it's deepening this feeling. I guess I'll wait until the void
Got a nice little melody,
inside my mind.
subtle bass tone.
Out of time, and in a place close by,
Little group.
all occupied.
I would like to hear more percussion though.
Until it's end. Until it's end.
I want some kicks and some snares with this. Let's go.
Perdido nas estrelas, era dito uma coisa: que o nosso dever na vida consiste apenas em agir bem. Agir bem, amar bem, tratar bem.
Are we featuring someone?
Retorno. Pois
Doesn't
o que
say.
os outros fazem não nos cabe a nós.
I'm crumbling within. Can't do what I swore. Not anymore. Because I can't let go. Can't say goodbye. A residue in spite of you.
And I do appreciate this visualizer. It's easy on the eyes. It is easy on the eyes.
Inside my mind.
Oh, it's Portuguese. Oh, sounds very close to Spanish.
Place close by, all occupied. Until it's end. Until it's end.
Amar é a maior benção na vida. e quem o vive sabe.
Mi vida.
Mas viver em constante preocupação
Viver, yeah.
torna-se pouco macabros. Agir sempre com pureza alivia-nos por dentro. E só aí vemos a responsabilidade do amor nesta vida e na próxima.
Something Mi vida impossible. Oh, yeah, it is easy on the eyes though. I see now. This is probably one of their most toned down songs by a long shot. Not a lot going on, but you know, it's easy listening. It's got this like beachy, underwatery kind of feel to it though. Like the vocals give it that sort of kind of summertime beachy vibe, but then some of the guitar melody and something about kind of like the bendiness or the reverb on the notes give it that like kind of wavy, underwatery kind of vibe. Like a couple of different feelings like that going. Is it better than playing the long game for me? No. No. Playing the long game I think is still, for me, it's so good by comparison, but as far as this track goes by itself, it was a much more toned down, nothing overly weird. It was very consistent in the beat. I wish that they would have added a little bit more percussion, just a little bit. I think they opted for that sort of hollow, that hollow instrument that they would hit and then it would kind of click off into the distance. I think they opted for that over a snare. And these are probably cultural instruments too, since he's from Portuguese, so I'm not entirely sure on that. But if they had either swapped or added a snare for that and then put a kick on some of those bass notes, I think it would have added a lot to the track, but I'm not the artiste. All right. It was good for what it was though. It was chill. It was chill, but I still think for me playing the long game is better. Like playing the long game, let me go revisit this beat. I mean, come on, that's a good beat. Maybe I'm just a fan of 808s. 808s in that keyboard. Even his vocals here, even that weird trippy vocal style works so well with this beat. Like this legitimately to me is do I love the song? I don't know if I love the song, but it's a really good song. Playing at a maybe cloudy kind of slip on every step on the morning flood. And it's so sick. Excellently fast forwarded it. But it's so significantly different than all the other ones too. So maybe there's something like that there. I think this was also one of the first ones I heard though. So it's like when you it's by no comparison anything close to any of the other ones, but it could also possibly be a situation where you hear that like hot single off of an album and then you hear the rest of the album and it doesn't live up to the single. And then it's just like, everything feels kind of like a letdown when it was probably okay had you just started with the other ones. But now I can't even put this one in that basket because it's just so significantly different. Like it's not even close to any of the other ones. But it's so good. I mean, I'll give him credit there because that track is so good. Oh my gosh. It's good. Have a good one. I'm gonna order some food because I gotta order it and I don't want it to get too late. Have a good one, Atia. Yeah, we're calling it here. Still super fun. I went ahead because I don't know exactly what days or how quick I'm gonna get all these out. I went ahead and just posted all of them in Discord so I wouldn't have to remind myself later. I think I'm just gonna start doing that from now on if I have a big batch like that, just so people know what to expect over the next few days. So yeah. The last week's Sub Sundays are ready. I'm just gonna make them up tonight. Thornhill Tongues, banger. I'm really loving all the new Thornhill tracks. For me, they're really good. I'm not that familiar with new metal. People call it new metal. Whatever new metal is sounds awesome to me. It sounds super cool. I'm here for that. The Silverstein track was awesome. The Architects album I thought was incredible. Very curious to know what other people say about it. I'm gonna have to start looking around to see what other people said. The Sleep Token song was gorgeous. I gotta be honest, I didn't quite finish their last album. Some of the tracks I just didn't really care for when I was kind of previewing them a little bit. Didn't care for them like at all. So I was like, it's not really like worth me like recording them and everything. I was like, they're not that great to me. This new track was incredible. Poppy Nothing, a freaking, I don't even know why I forgot about that album. That was a banger. Holy crap. And then the Coheed track was awesome. So yeah, a lot of really good ones. A lot of really good ones. Slipknot's new metal? Really? Okay, I'm not familiar with my genres, but yeah, then I guess I do like a lot of new metal. It's a really cool sound. It's kind of like a vintage kind of sound. Like it's not overly heavy, but it's got this like dynamic to it. It's got this kind of classy feel. It's heavy, but there's something about it. Something about it. It's hard to describe, but I like it. The Dry Kill Logic song was too. Yeah, I like that one too. What was it? Dry Kill Logic, was that Paper Tiger? Is that right? That was a good one. Limp Bizkit's new metal? Really? I thought Limp Bizkit was more on the rap side. I don't know. That's cool though. That's cool. Maybe I'm gonna have to start diving into some more new metal bands. But it does sound, it's a sound that does seem like it was from like the 90s or close to it. So maybe that's kind of why I like it. Because it's similar to things that I heard but didn't quite really understand. I don't know. I'm going to call it though. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. I will see everybody next week. Thanks for dropping by. Bye-bye. You missed your win, Rusty, by the way. Hate to see it, but yeah, fun times. Rap and rock, can't go wrong with that. Synthwave and metal, can't go wrong with that. See you later, everyone. Peace out. Bye bye.